Good morning, boys and girls. Okay, Vigna simulation. So this one's actually quite complicated. There's a couple of units, or enemies rather, that make life very difficult. Those being these snipers. These snipers are horrible creatures and they'll ruin your day. That's all I got for you. Right. So we're going in with skill 2. That is because, as you see, skill 2 has a faster cycle time than skill 1, and we need fast cycle time. You should probably always be using skill 2 with Vigna, but that's aside the point. So what we're going to want to do, nice and early on, is make sure our placement is as perfect as we can get it. So I'm just going to speed up a little until stuff starts coming out. First out will be Hibiscus, facing down. And because we're putting it on this damage tile, and it actually does damage faster than Hibiscus heals, unfortunately, we're basically just waiting for Vigna just until these slugs walk up. Now look, because my Vigna is in fact level E245, I'm not actually sure if this Vigna is E245. Can't actually tell. And it doesn't obviously show me before I jump in what level she is. So if the Vigna that you guys do not get in-game is not E245 or somewhere around these stats, just be mindful of that. Because like I said, I actually have no real idea of what she gets dropped in on. So operate your skills around that, but the basics of this clear will be the same no matter what level yours is. So as you can see, mine's killing off these slugs in one hit. The first wave, which is fine, that's not something we're concerned about. And we're just getting, because this is the only way to get deployment points, obviously, is by Vigna killing stuff. And then we're just going to drop in Yato just to block this last slug, because we want to hold this skill. That's what we're after, ladies and gents. So when you can, just drop in Ansel facing across, so that she can also assist keeping Vigna alive. Now from here, I'll just speed up because this is just the big waiting game at the moment. As you can see, the enemy release is fairly controlled, so you don't need to stress too much. So now we're just going to let Vigna use her skill, because we don't want this guy to get to Vigna while she's still killing that enemy, because otherwise this guy will end up with the tile buff, and that's going to be bad for everyone involved. Now here's where things start to get a bit rough, is these snipers. These snipers will loiter around for quite some time, and we want to deploy Norcorn just above Vigna so he baits these snipers' attacks. Now, as you can see, one of those snipers is hell-bent on attacking Ansel. If you need to use your healer skills, one of them, not both of them, just use one. So don't stress out too much about it. Now the point of dropping in Norcorn there is essentially, A, he will bait the sniper attacks off your healers, otherwise your healers will subsequently die. Or rather promptly die, and then Vigna will die right behind them. Now you'll notice from here that because of the way I've done this, Norcorn will actually start to leak, because obviously he's got no one else helping him. He will leak enemies at a fairly reasonable pace for Vigna with her skill to cycle through them. So we'll use one of our healer skills, and then we'll use Vigna's skill, so she can tidy up stuff as they come through. It also helps because these slugs are a bit hardier, so you'll want to make sure that everything is going the way you need it to. So from here, we're just going to drop in a bomb here to stun these guys, do a little bit of a delay job. And I'm basically just going to keep dropping these mines until such time as, you know, Vigna's skill cycles. So I'll probably drop one more. Oh, that was probably bad placement, but that's okay. And it also allows time for your healer skills to cycle too. So I'm going to leave Yato there. That's not a drama, just in case something goes terribly wrong. So, okay, we'll wait until Vigna starts attacking. There she goes. And we'll wait, give her a couple of hits. Okay. So the first one's down. Use her skill. Second one's down. I'll pull out Norcorn while Vigna's skill is running. Make sure you note that. And then we'll drop another mine to stop everything from coming through. Use our healer skills just to keep Vigna topped up, even though they're going to be stunned for a while. And yeah, so as you can see, I've still got one mine left. So if you need to use that one last mine, or I've got two actually. You need to use those mines, then do so. But that's where you use them. You use them right at the end just to sort of stall and give yourself time for the enemies to come through, just one at a time for Vigna. Norcorn will happily sit there and tank them. He doesn't care. But you want to make sure that they come through at a nice steady rate so that Vigna catches them one by one. Other than that, that's it, guys. I hope that helps. If it does, please like, please subscribe. And it helps me out a lot if you guys check out my Twitch channel as well.